Recovered 2 scorched black boxes. Inside, 242 final heartbeats. Their secret could ground every Dreamliner. It's June 13th, 2025, and the top of Google Trends is dominated by a story of immense tragedy and a deepening mystery: the crash of Air India Flight 171. Welcome to Trending Today. In this somber edition, we're explaining the critical new developments as investigators begin to piece together what went so horribly wrong. For anyone just catching up, this involves the catastrophic crash of an Air India Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner just minutes after takeoff from Ahmedabad, India on June 12th. The flight, bound for London, tragically impacted a medical college hostel just 30 seconds after being airborne, resulting in the deaths of 269 people, including 241 passengers and crew, and at least 28 people on the ground. The investigation has now entered its most critical phase, with the story taking a significant turn in the last 24 hours. Here's the breakdown. First, and most importantly, the black boxes have been found. Both the cockpit voice recorder, which captures the pilot's conversations, and the flight data recorder, which logs thousands of parameters about the plane's performance, were recovered within 28 hours. They have been sent to a lab in Delhi for analysis. The world is now waiting to learn the secrets they hold about the aircraft's final, fatal minutes. Second, the investigation is already zeroing in on a critical puzzle. Early analysis of video footage suggests the plane's landing gear was still down, and its flaps were not correctly configured for climbing. Investigators are trying to determine if this was a human error or a system malfunction. They're also closely examining the performance of the General Electric GEnx-1B 67 engines. And third, this crash has massive implications for global aviation. This is the first ever fatal crash of a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, one of the most modern and widely used passenger jets in the world. The incident immediately raises urgent questions about the aircraft's safety and has put Boeing, its manufacturer, under a microscope. In response, India's aviation authority has ordered immediate inspections of all 787s in the country. Beyond the technical investigation, the human stories emerging from the tragedy are capturing the world's attention. Incredibly, there is a sole survivor, a 40-year-old British national named Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, who was in seat 11A. His harrowing account of crawling through the burning cabin is just beginning to surface. At the same time, tributes are pouring in for the victims, who included a British family of 5, 3 resident doctors killed on the ground, and a former chief minister of the state of Gujarat. The corporate and regulatory fallout is also escalating. The Tata Group, which owns Air India, has promised a payment of 1 crore rupees, about 118,000 USD, to the family of each person who died. Meanwhile, Boeing's stock has taken a hit, dropping 4.8% as the company faces its first fatal hull loss for the Dreamliner program since it launched in 2011. So, what comes next? The investigation now hinges on the data from those black boxes. Experts from India, the US, and the UK will meticulously reconstruct the flight's timeline, comparing the pilot's actions with the plane's automated systems. Their findings will determine whether this was a case of mechanical failure, pilot error, or a tragic combination of both, and could lead to new safety protocols for the entire global Dreamliner fleet. For the families, the agonizing wait for answers continues. Our thoughts are with all those affected by this tragedy. For clear, respectful updates on the stories that matter, subscribe to Trending Today.